Hello. In our previous video, we talked about how is food effective for the eyes. Now we talked about what are the mannerisms which are required while eating food and what are the habits that we can have to get our children eat better food. I will tag my previous video in the description below. This is Dr. Aloka Hedau. I'm a pediatric ophthalmologist and squint surgeon at Dr. Aloka's Eye Care. And here we talk about everything for eye care in kids and adults. So we'll get back to the second part of the video, which is what to eat. Now, as we know, eye is a very complex system. It has a very complex anatomical and physiological pathways which help us see form, shape and color. Did you know there are at least 10 layers of the eye? And these 10 layers are complexly connected to the brain through the optic pathway and through various chemical reactions which helps us see. To see better, we need a lot of nutrients which will help our eyes function at its best level. So how do we start? The first important vitamin that we require is vitamin A. Now, as we all know, it is present in the photoreceptors, which is the retina cells, rods and cones which help us see during light and during night time. Vitamin A function is very important for our retina. Foods which are rich in vitamin A are our favorite carrots, green leafy vegetables like spinach ya palak, methi, gongura, all the dark leafy vegetables that we know. Also yellow fruits. Yellow fruits can be as simple as a banana or a sweet potato or pumpkins, which are very good sources of vitamin A. Next up is vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is a very important antioxidant, and eyes undergo a lot of oxidative damage because of direct chemical exposure or because of sunlight. Oxidative damage can be reversed by vitamin C. Foods which are rich in vitamin C are all the citrus fruits like oranges or sweet lime mosambi, lemon, kiwi, amla. These are all good sources of vitamin C. Next up is another important antioxidant, which is vitamin E. Now, vitamin E is required in very small amount, but it's very essential to have it in your diet. What are the foods which are rich in vitamin E? Legumes like your chole or chana, all the other dals, also dairy, nuts like almonds or cashews, walnuts. These are important sources of vitamin E. Next up are micronutrients. Now, as the name suggests, these are required in very less quantity, but they are very important. Important micronutrients are lutein and zeaxanthin. Now, these two micronutrients, they help in protecting the eye cell structure. So it is important and has been proven to help in inflammatory conditions like age-related macular degeneration or diabetic retinopathy also. So these two micronutrients, where are they found? They are found in all the food, colored food. Now, where do you have colors like yellow bell peppers or green bell peppers? Or you have in all those berries. So berries like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries should be had in good quantity. Next up, very important again for our eye, is omega-3 fatty acids. Now, all of us must have heard about this being very important for all inflammatory eye diseases. So be it dry eye, be it diabetic retinopathy or age-related macular degeneration, these are all considered as inflammatory eye diseases. And omega-3 fatty acid is very important antioxidant here. Foods which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids are all the seafoods like salmons, mackerels or sardines. In the vegetarian options, all the nuts like walnuts, cashews, pista, almonds and seeds like flax seeds, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds. These are again rich sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Also, there are some small nutrients like minerals, zinc and selenium. Now, these are very, easily found in foods, but we don't consume most of them because we don't know that zinc is important for our eyes. Zinc transfers the vitamin A from the liver to the retina, so its role is really important. Zinc and selenium, these are all found again in a large amount in seafoods like mackerels and salmons, oysters. But of course, it can also be found in vegetarian options like legumes or oils, nuts. These are again important sources. So when you eat, you should eat rainbow colors in your plate so that you have green and yellow and red and nuts and seeds and fruits. So you have a good diet. Best diet for the eyes is Mediterranean diet, which you can look up on the net. We forget about water. Water is also very important to digest food better, for better gut health, and to make sure that their moisture and the humid environment which is required in our body to function is maintained. So make sure your children have at least 2 to 2.5, 3 liters of water per day. This should not be packaged juices. They are not juices. We know that they are full of sugar and preservatives. So when a child eats, let them eat a fresh fruit rather than having a freshly made juice. Fruits have much more fiber when consumed directly. Also, as parents, we must remember that we need to reduce the toxins in the environment for them. So make sure you have to reduce smoking, alcohol consumption, or any other drug consumption which is used for recreational purposes. All these cause severe oxidative damage to the eyes, and they of course cause oxidative damage to the body too. And smoking causes a secondary smoking problems in the child who is there with you. So if a parent is smoking and comes back home, all the toxins are there on the body and the clothes, and that inhaled by a small child, small amount is required to cause more problem. So being away from vices is equally important. To have a healthy and happy life, have better processed, less of processed food. When our children are having junk food, there's more oxidative damage to the body. So excessive consumption of sweets, chocolates, ice creams, pizzas, pastas, or even puris, savories is not good for your child. Teach the child about moderate eating and mindful eating from a young age to have a healthy body and eyes. Thank you.